Recording in progress.
Okay, can you guys see my screen?
I can.
Okay, so it's fine. If one person says they can, I'm assuming that everyone can as well. So basically, before we start, I want to ask you guys, do you know that whenever there are different pens that you need to use whenever you're filling out the administration for your POE? Are we aware of that? Different color pens that you need to use depending on who's talking. Are we guys aware of that? Do you know that as the learner, you use a black pen, as the assessor, you use a red pen, and as the moderator, you use a green pen?
Oh, I didn't know.
Okay.
I just know a black pen.
Okay. So whenever you're filling out or you're doing your administration for your POE, it's very important to remember that if the learner is talking, the learner uses a black pen. If the assessor is talking, the assessor uses a red pen. And if the moderator is talking, the moderator will use a green pen. So just take note of that, because as we go through the administration, there are some portions I'll ask you to fill out that would have been filled out by the assessor or the moderator. And of course, if I say this is the part that was going to be filled out by the assessor, you will use a red pen. If it was going to be filled out by the moderator, you will then use a green pen. Is that okay? Can you continue? Okay, so for the first page of your POE, I think it would be much easier if, as I'm doing the administration, you guys have your files open so that you know that you're done with this portion. So for your first page, you will write in black, because this is the learner talking. You will write your full name. So your name, if you have a middle name, your middle name, and then your surname in black. And then you're gonna also write the organization that you're from. And then for the POE submission dates, I'm not sure what Mom Daisy said. If you were given a submission date, please share it, but if not, leave it blank. I will ask Mom Daisy, and then I'll get back to you on the POE submission date. Is everyone done with this first page?
Sorry, organization. What are we writing on organization?
Yeah, you write the organization that you work for. If you don't have,
private.
Pardon?
As an individual, can't you write private?
Yeah, it's fine. You can write private as well. Okay, can we move on from this first screen?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Then we're gonna go to section 1, your candidate information. So if I'm correct and our POEs match, we're now on page 6. Can we all turn to page 6? It says personal details at the top.
Okay.
Are we all there?
Yes.
Okay. So you fill this portion in black.
Yes.
You write your names, your surname, and so forth. You fill everything in black. If it's not applicable to you, then you write NA. Please ensure that you don't leave any space blank. Everything must be filled. If you don't have a maiden name, you say NA. If something does not apply to you, say NA. Do not leave a space blank. So you continue writing your physical address. Then you go to 2.1, where you write your workplace information if it's available. If not, you also say not applicable to you. And then 1.3 has already been filled out. And then you go to 1.4, your educational background, your qualifications, your matric certificate, where you got it, the year that you got it. If you have any higher certificates or degree or diploma, this is where you write those in. And then finally for 1.5, if you have any work experience, then you write the organization, the department, the job title, and the number of years that you held that position. This entire section, you fill it in blank. Are we okay?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Can we move on?
Yes, can move.
Okay, thank you. And then here you need a certified document, so you need to insert it behind this page. You need to ensure that your ID is certified and it's within 3 months. And then you also need your CV. You also put it behind this page. If you have an online, a POE that's online, I'm assuming that you were shown on how to split and merge PDFs. Am I correct? Am I correct that you went through on how to use I Love PDF?
You can give him more clarify.
So I Love PDF is,
Clarification, please.
okay, yes, okay, no, that's fine. So I Love PDF is an online tool that you can use to merge or to split PDFs. I'm assuming that Eunice took you through it. Did you have a session with Eunice where you were told how to sign to fill your PDF?
No, I went with Grace here. I'm with Grace.
So do you guys have physical POEs or do you have online POEs?
Me, I'm online.
Physical.
Physical. You are online.
Mm.
So 2 of you are online and 1 is physical.
Yes.
Okay. But you were told on how to sign a PDF, how to write on a PDF.
I know how to.
Oh,
We
you know how
spoke
to with Eunice. Hello, guys, I can't hear you.
Sorry, Ashley.
Yes. Yes, I'm listening.
The PDF one, they don't send us via online, and then we complete it. The PDF, and then we complete it, and then we change it to PDF. Because we only receive the books and the POE.
No, it's fine. It's fine. If you have a physical POE, that's fine, because it's very easy for you to work with a physical POE, because you just make a copy, certify it, and then put it behind this page. I'm asking for those who don't have physical POEs, but rather are using online ones. Because when you use an online POE, you need to attach your CV behind this page. So you need to be able to know how to do that.
Okay.
But I think it's fine. If you guys can't do it, once you submit, normally I know that Mom Daisy, what she does is that she will assign someone. You just send your documents to someone, and then Mom Daisy will assign someone to merge your documents with the PDF. So if you can't do it, then that's fine. Then Mom Daisy will assign someone to help you. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, we can move on then. Okay, so behind this page, you need your certified copies of your qualifications. And then now we're going to move to number 2, the copy of the unit standard. Now, this is the most important portion or the major portion of the administration that you need to complete. I'm just going to scroll down and then we're going to go to this page. This is page 19. So for 19, you're just going to tick in black direct evidence because that's what you'll be using. So kindly tick all these boxes for direct evidence using black pen.
Yeah. No, thanks. Oh, so much better.
Are we okay?
Yes, page
Okay.
19.
You just tick direct
Yes.
evidence using a black pen. If we're all fine, then we'll continue to page 22. Are we all on page 22, the assessment plan?
Yes.
Okay, I hear one yes. So the ladies, are we there?
Yes.
Okay, I need one more yes so that I know that everyone is there. I think Thelma left, hey? Can you pause for a second so that I ask her what's going on? Because I don't want to leave her behind. Just give me 2 minutes. Let me call her quickly. Okay, no, let's continue. I've sent her a message. Let's continue. So we're now on page 22, right? So the assessment plan, what you're gonna do here is that you're gonna use a red pen because this is to be completed by the assessor. So you're gonna use a red pen, and for the date, you're gonna use today's date, and today is the 16th of March, 2022. The venue is on Zoom. And then the time will be 9:30 because the time is now 9:30. So you're gonna write the date, the 16th, the venue is Zoom, and then the time is 9:30. So you're just gonna write the same time and date throughout this entire assessment plan. Is that fine?
Got it?
Yeah, just write. Oh, I think she's back. Yeah, so just write today's date. The session, the venue was on Zoom, and then the time will be 9:30. And then we're gonna go to page 23. Page 23, the same thing, same date, same venue, and same time. And then now on page 24, on page 24, because now it's the candidate speaking, you're gonna say I in black, your name and surname. Then you're gonna sign it and you're gonna date it today. Is that fine? Are we all okay? Are we all okay, guys?
I'm good here.
Okay, so just to recap, you write your name in black, and then you sign as the candidate, and then you write today's date. So this is written in black because the candidate is speaking. Sorry, Telma's calling me. Hi guys, sorry about that. I was just trying to assist Utelma to get back to this room. So if we've all done that, we're just gonna move on. Now we're going to page 26. So for page 26, are we all there? Hi
Yes.
guys, can you? Yes, we're all there. Okay. So for page 26, you're just gonna write. The only thing that you're gonna write is initial meeting, pre-assessment meeting, and confirmation of assessment plan. You're gonna write the same date that I gave you, venue and time, and you're also gonna use a red pen. So the date is today's date, the 16th. The venue is Zoom, and the time is 9:30. And then the remaining 3, you're going to leave them for now because we don't know when you're going to get the feedback from the candidate once it's marked, when the internal moderator is going to get back. We're going to get back feedback from the internal moderator and so forth. So the remaining 3, we're just going to leave them. Just write the top 3 in red. Same day, venue, and time. And then at the bottom of page 26 again, you're going to write your name in black this time, and you're going to sign, and you're going to write today's date. Now, I just want to emphasize, guys, that it's very important for you as the candidate to make sure that you sign everywhere that you need to sign. Even if you don't write the date, we as assessors and the administration team of these can write the date for you, but we can't sign on your behalf. So you need to make sure that before you submit your final POE, you've signed everywhere that you need to sign as the candidate. Are we okay?
Yes.
Okay, then we'll move on to page 27. So for page 27, this is a letter from the assessor to the learner. So the assessor is writing a letter to the learner to confirm a meeting to discuss the assessment information. So because the assessor is the one writing the letter to the learner, what pen are we going to use to say dear and write the date and everything? Remember, this is the assessor writing the letter. So what color pen are we going to use here for page 27?
I think red.
Definitely, you're going to use a red pen because the assessor is the one who's talking. So remember, the assessor is saying dear, writing to who? To you as the learner. So you're going to say dear, your name in red this time because the assessor is the one talking. You're going to say dear. If it's Anne, you're going to say Anne and your surname. And then you're going to write the date, today's date, which is the 16th of March. As discussed with you, I'd like to confirm our initial meeting to be held today at 9:30, and the venue is on Zoom. So let me just give you an example. I'm gonna say let's say my name was Lerato Kumalo. And then for the date, it's the 13th of March, 2022. Date here, it's also the 13th of March, 2022. The time, as we said, it's 9:30. And the venue is on Zoom. Are we fine, guys? And then the assessor name here, the assessor name, this is the name you're going to write on your POE. It's my name, Ashley Masintle Mabule. Ne? This is the name you're going to write for the assessor. Are we guys okay? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can I ask, just go a little bit back up there?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
So for dear, remember, this is just an example. So for dear, it's your name. You as the learner. Not
Yes.
Lerato, yes, it's you as the learner. And then you write today's date.
Mm-hmm.
So the date is the same. And
yeah.
9:30 and on Zoom.
So must we sign for you?
No, you can't sign for me. So the only thing you can write for me is my name. Once I get your POE and you've submitted, I'll sign as I assess.
Okay.
Yes. And then here at the bottom, you're going to say I, your name in black. Remember, now the learner is talking. You're going to say I, your name in black, name and surname. Hereby declare that the above was discussed. And you're going to sign here and write today's date.
Got it.
Okay, then we're going to move on. So now it's this portion, page 28, is completed by the candidate. So the pen that you're going to use is the black pen, is a black pen because the candidate is speaking here. So you're going to say, dear Ashley, because I'm the assessor, right? But this time, black. So you're going to say, dear Ashley Masintle Mabule, which is my name. And then you're gonna write your name here. You're going to sign in black, and then you're going to date it as well. If we're done, we're gonna move on to page 29. Page 29, it's the same thing, the pre-assessment meeting. The assessor is the one that's speaking. So you're gonna write your name in red here. So again, dear Lerato Kumalo, but in red this time. And then you're gonna write the date, which is the 13th. The same here, the 13th. The time is 9:30. And the venue is on Zoom in red. And then the same thing, you're gonna write my name because I'm the assessor in red. And then I'm gonna sign when I get your POE. And then here, you're gonna write your name in black. Sign it and write the date. Is that okay? Any questions? Hi, Thelma, I see that you're back. Can you hear me?
I can, but I'm quiet because I've lost quite a bit. So
Okay, all right, no, we're almost done.
continue then. When
Okay,
we are finished.
all right, no, it's fine. If we're just gonna continue and then once we're done, if we have time, I'm just gonna go back for you. Is that fine?
That's okay. But however, at 10 o'clock, I have to go off. So perhaps if you don't finish by 10 o'clock, can I come back to you at a later stage?
Okay, no, it's fine. Okay, but for now, let me just go back here quickly so that you don't miss much. So just go to your page 27 of your POE so that you don't miss much. And then the rest we'll go back to at a later stage. Please bear with me. Are you there, Thelma?
Recording this session.
Yes, I'm recording this session.
I'm there, but I'm not on the page itself.
Oh, but you're on the initial meeting.
I'm trying to. No. This particular one. That's why I said carry on.
Yeah,
Then
no,
I
it's
will
fine.
access it.
No, it's fine. Let's carry on, and then you and I will do our own session at a later stage. And then let's go to page 30. It's still the same thing. The assessor is still the one who's talking. So it's going to be in red. You write your name in red. You write the date, which is the 13th. The 13th here as well. And then the time is 9:30, like we agreed. And then the venue is Zoom. Okay. And then from there, as always, you're going to write the assessor's name. And then you're going to write your name, but this time, because the candidate is speaking, you're going to write your name in black here. And then you're going to sign and write today's date. Are we okay? Can we move on? Abraham, are we okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anne, are you okay as well?
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay. So if everyone is fine, we'll now move on. Just to emphasize again, please make sure that where it says candidate, you sign, because we can't sign on your behalf. So ensure that where the candidate's signature is required, you sign. And then we're going to go to page 31. On page 31, you put your name here in black. You write your ID number in black. You write the assessor's name in red. And then the assessment date. Once the assessor receives your POE, the assessor will write the date in which they were assessing your POE. So the date, you leave it blank, but write your name in black, write your ID number in black, write the assessor's name, Ashley Masentle Mabule, as you see on the screen. And then the assessment date, you leave it, the assessor will write it when they mark your POE. And then you come to the bottom of the page. Again, you write your name here in black. The candidate, it's you. You write your name in black. You sign and you write today's date. Please sign and write today's date. If okay, then we'll move on. Now we're going to go to page 32. Now, does anyone know what plagiarism is? Has anyone heard of the term plagiarism?
Come again?
Has anyone heard of the term plagiarism? Plagiarism. Have you heard of that term? Has anyone heard of that term before?
No.
I know plagiarism.
No. Me, no.
Whoever knows, can you kindly explain to us what plagiarism is? Did someone say they know what plagiarism is? Okay, I guess no one knows what plagiarism is. So basically, plagiarism is taking someone else's work and presenting it as your own, and not really giving credit to the person.
Without a ref.
Pardon? Hi, Anne, was that you? Okay, no, it's fine. So plagiarism is basically taking someone else's work, presenting it as your own, and then not giving credit to that person. So we don't want to have any issue of plagiarism. So normally this page is for you to declare if there was anything that you worked together as in groups. So if you had one thing that you worked with another person, and obviously your answers will be the same, you declare here so that no one accuses you of stealing someone else's work. But in this case, because our work will be our own, you'll just write none here in black, and then you're gonna write today's date. It was signed today, March, the year 2022, and then you're gonna say online or on Zoom. And then from there, you're gonna write your name, you're gonna write your ID, and you're gonna sign. So because we won't be sharing any work, you just write none. Then you write today's date, and then you write your full name, your ID, and you sign here. Is that okay? Did we all get that?
Got it?
Okay, now we're gonna, if everyone is fine, we're gonna move on. So now you're getting to your workbook. Mom Daisy will take you through this part. You and I are just going to go to the last admin portion at the end of the POE. Okay, So we're going to start here for assessment feedback, page 127 on the POE that I have. So we're going to go to page 128. Are we all there? Can you guys hear
Yes,
me?
I'm there.
Okay.
Yes, can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, page 128, yes.
Yes, the feedback report. So as I said, assessor's name is Ashley in red. And then the registration number is just going to appear. Give me 2 minutes. This is the registration number for the assessor. So you write it in red in your book. And then you write your name in black. So I'm busy using Lerato Kumalo, who is the learner I'm using as an example. So Lerato is the learner, so it's in black. And then you write Lerato's ID, or your ID in this case, in black. So you write the assessor's name, which is Ashley. You write the registration number of the assessor. You write your name here and your ID in black. Did you all get the registration number? Because we're gonna use it quite a lot. Did you guys get it? Please copy it and make sure you
Yes.
have it. Okay. Then from there, you're gonna sign where it says candidate. You just sign in black. And then we're gonna go to page 129. Same thing, if it says candidate, you write in black. So you write your name here in black, you write your ID number. And then for assessor, it's still the same assessor, but in red. And then you write the assessor registration number from above. And then once you've done that, you're just gonna sign under candidate. If everyone is done, can we move on to the next page? So for page 130, this is the reassessment decision. You can sign it, but normally it's only used if you are not happy with the decision that the assessor took. So if, for example, you submit your POE and you get a not yet competent judgment, then you can appeal and ask for a reassessment decision. So, but for now, this is not necessary. And then we're going to go to page 131. This is the moderation report. Now, if you guys remember correctly, I told you that if the moderator is speaking, what type of pen, what type of color pen are we using?
Green.
Yes, green. So you're going to use a green pen here, and your moderator is Puseleto Mabelane. And then her registration number is the one I've written on screen. And then the assessor's name, it's my name, but in red, remember, because this is the assessor. And then you're going to write my registration number. And then here in black, you write your name. and then your ID number in black as well. Then from there, you're gonna sign under candidate in black. Then for page 132, you can sign under candidate. As I told you before, this has to do with the appealing of your decision. If you're not happy, then you can appeal and ask for a reassessment decision. But in this case, it's not really applicable to you guys. And then now we're going to go to the assessment review. So here you're just reviewing the assessment. You are going to read as the candidate. And then if you agree with what was written, was the assessment practical, you're going to say yes. With the assessment procedures clear, you're going to say yes, and so forth. So you're going to tick where it's applicable. Then you're going to sign, and then you're going to write today's date. So you sign in black, you write today's date in black, and then you also tick here in black because this is the candidate.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yes.
Sorry, ma'am. Can you go a little bit back there by 131? I missed something.
Okay.
Please, 131. Can you start the top?
Okay. Here.
Please?
Yes.
Assessor? No, moderator. 131. I'm right. Yes, yes. Moderator report.
Yes. Moderator report. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Can you start, please? Just repeat.
Okay.
Registration number. You are so too quick for me.
Okay, no, it's fine. So remember, when the moderator is speaking, the moderator will write in green. And in this case, your moderator is Puseleto Mabelane. So as I've written her name, you write it as it appears on my screen, if you can see my screen. And then her registration number, I've also written her registration number. Can you see her registration number?
Yes.
You write her registration number as it appears on my screen in green, in a green pen. So you write her name in green, you write her registration number in green.
Okay. Okay.
And then once you're done, you go to the assessor, and then you write the assessor's name in red. In this case, the assessor is Ashley Mabule. Ashley Masintle Mabule as it appears on my screen. And then you write the registration number as it appears on my screen in red as well. And then you go to candidates. You write your name because you're the candidate. Please don't write Lerato Kumalo. Write your name and then write your ID number as well in black this time because it's the candidate speaking.
Okay. Yes, now it's fine.
You're fine now. And then don't forget to sign under candidate in black.
In black, no?
Yes, in black. Please sign.
Okay.
Okay, are we all good now?
Yes.
Okay. Then for page 132, the signature of candidate, just sign there, even though it's not really necessary, but just sign in black. Signature of candidate. And then we go to the assessment review, page 134. As I said earlier, this is where you review the assessment. You will read the questions, and if you think it's yes, then you tick yes. If you believe that it's no, then you tick no. Remember, as the candidate, you're ticking for yourself. You are ticking using a black pen. Then at the bottom, you'll see signature of candidate. You sign in black as the candidate, and then you date it. And the assessor and moderator will sign for themselves. Then page 134, it's for the external verifier. You leave it. And then from there, we are done. Now it's just a copy of the unit standard. Now, before we end our session, are there any questions? Is there anything you'd like me to go back to? Maybe you might have missed. Is there any clarification in terms of the administration that you need?
Sorry, I didn't get the last one, the one for external verifier.
Okay, so the external verifier, remember your results need to be endorsed, right?
Yes.
By ETDP CETA. So before you can get your results, what we do is that we assess, right? You assess your files are moderated. And then once that is done and all the other administration is done, we request a verification. So what will happen is that we'll request a verification from ETDP CETA, and they will send a verifier to check your POEs and to see if really the assessor's decision and the moderator's decision is correct and you as candidates are competent. And once the verifier does that, then the verifier will use this section. So this section is for the external verifier. So once the verifier comes, checks your files, they will then make a decision. And once your results are endorsed by ETDP CETA and the external verifier gives us a heads up, that's when you will be getting your results. So this portion is not for you, but it is for the external verifier.
Got it.
And then from then, it's just a copy of the unit standard. There's nothing else for you to sign. So are there any questions before we end our sessions? Anything for clarification?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Everyone is fine. Please make sure that your admin is 100% and you've signed where you need to sign and you've written where you need to write, because it makes it easier when the assessor is marking. Because if the assessor sees that a portion of your administration is lacking, then it's going to be an issue. So just make sure that you've done your administration and you've signed where you need to sign, because as I said, we can't sign on your behalf. If that's everything, then it's fine. We'll end our session. Thank you so much for attending, and good luck with the rest of the class. Thanks.
Recording in progress.
Hi guys, Ninjani.
Hello.
Had you I don't know
Hello.
about Usibongo Kuhle. Had you done your administration, no Grace? No, I'm asking Uguti, had you Usibongo Kuhle, no Grace, had you done your administration and were you completely done with it?
Yes, I'm done.
No.
Who's saying no?
Usibongo Kuhle.
Okay, do you need any assistance or do you want me to go through it again?
Yes, can you please go through it?
And then Abraham, no Grace, no Anne. Am I correct in assuming Guti, all the administration is done?
Positive.
Okay, then would you mind starting with question 1 while Mina no Sibongo Kuhle go through administration?
No problem.
Okay, hi Sibongo Kuhle, let me just call Utalmane quickly because she had missed the administration so that I can see if Anega's joining now.
Okay.
Thank you. Hi, Sibonga Kuhle. Okay, so I couldn't get a hold of Utel Mane. We're just gonna continue
Okay.
because I also wanted Comfort to join us. But because they're not
Okay.
here, I'll simply continue so that you and I can get through administration, ne? And then for
Okay.
Abraham, no Grace, no Anne, they can continue answering our questions. Okay, I'm sharing my screen now. Just tell me once you can see my screen.
Okay, yes, now I can see.
Okay, you can see my screen. So how far had you gotten with the administration? Had you not done anything at all? Was it explained to you? Where are you at in terms of the admin?
No, I'm getting the next.
Okay, in the next. Okay.
Yes, I think the or something.
All right, no, we'll go through it together. Ne? So I'm just going to use the Assessor POE, an example using the Assessor POE. So we admin yafana, whether une assessor, whether une facilitator, whether une moderator, the admin is the same. So whatever oyenzala, you can also do it to do facilitator POE or moderator, whichever course you're doing.
Okay.
So before we start, whenever you are doing admin, it's very important ukuthi the different colored pens esiwasebenzisayo ukuthi sifile in our POE. So I'm sure that, I don't know if you know, but as the learner, you use a black pen. As the assessor, you use a red pen, and as the moderator, you use a green pen. Ne?
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll let you know as we go through administration. I will let you know Uguti what color pen do you use at this point, ne? And it's also very important when the assessor POE, because when you are assessing a learner, because I need you'll be given a task to assess a learner, and in that case you will no longer be the learner, but you'll be the assessor. So it's important to more assessor who use a red pen.
Okay.
But in this case, when we are doing administration, you are acting as the learner. Therefore, everything you write on behalf of yourself, you will use a black pen. So page one, yes. You'll just write your full names in black, and then the organization you can write private, and then POE submission date. I'm sure uguti umam days uteni submit nini. So if you don't know, you can leave it blank. But please write your full names in black and write private for your organization.
Okay. Yes, Nkati.
Okay. Then we'll continue. Section 1 manches, we are busy with the candidate information. Minabu file it's page 6. I don't know with the one that you have.
Yes, it's page 6.
Okay. So Lanagu page 6, you're gonna write your personal details in black. So you need to fill in everything. If it does not apply to you, you'll just say not applicable or N/A. So please do not leave a blank space, especially Laguma personal details. So if it does not apply to you, just write NA for not applicable. So you write your full names, your surname, and so forth in black.
Okay. Then organization, you said I write.
Yeah, private is fine.
Private name.
Yes.
Yes. Occupation.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Hi, Millicent, are you here? Please bear with me. Hi, Millicent, can you hear me? I'm just trying to confirm if Millicent is online or physical. Okay, sorry. I think we can continue. Perhaps Millicent is physical, ne?
okay.
All right, sorry for that. And then we're just gonna continue. You fill in the entire section with your address and telephone number. Have you done that?
Yes.
Okay. Then we're gonna go to workplace information.
Yes, singing. Ngigcwalisa yona.
Sorry, so Yenzil.
Ngigcwalisa yona.
Yes, okay. Yeah, you can do that as well. After you're done, you can also do educational background, network experience, and black. And then they will continue once you're done.
Okay.
Please tell me once you're done.
Yes, I'm almost done. Also, with education, I'm almost done.
Okay, no problem.
Yes, I'm okay.
Okay, yes, let's continue.
So, okay.
Okay, so then, as you see, Uguti, you need to put your ID, your certified ID behind this page.
Okay.
That's within 3 months. You also need to put your CV and your qualifications. Name?
Okay.
Make sure that your CV and your qualifications are certified. And then now we'll go.
Assessment guide. Oh, okay. Copy of.
Okay,
unit
so
standard.
yes, can you go to page, for me it's page 19. It's assessment instruments.
Okay. Assessment instrument, yes.
Yes, you can see. So
Yes.
you just tick direct evidence in black. Just tick all
Direct
the boxes.
evidence.
Yes, all the boxes under direct evidence in black.
Watika one box.
Cha uthika lawa under direct evidence kuphela.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, wathika wonke under direct evidence.
Okay. Yes, Watika.
Okay, then move again. Siye ku assessment plan, give me page 22.
Yeah.
Okay. So lana ku assessment plan bathi to be completed by the assessor. So njengoba sishilo ukuthi mangabe khuluma assessor ubhala ngani ngereda ngithi. So lana you're just filling in an assessment plan for the assessor. So i-date ozoyifaka i-date yanamhlanje i-16 March 2022, i-venue uZoom, and then isikhathi sizosenza 11 because it's 10:55. But isikhathi sizosenza 11. So ubhala i-date
11.
ubhala 11. So i-date kuzoba i-date yanamhlanje, i-venue kuyoba uZoom, and then after isikhathi kuzoba u-11. Ubhala ngepeni ebovu. And then after, you will repeat the date, the venue, and the time. Kuyo yonke i-assessment plan. Uphinde futhi uye naku the next page.
It's time 11, sorry.
Yebo,
11.
Yebo, isikhathi 11.
Okay. Then bese
then after ngithi you've written, you write the same thing ku assessment plan yonke. Ku date ufaka i-date efanayo, lena esikhulume ngayo ku venue ufaka uZoom, nesikhathi ufaka 11.
Kulo lonke le page.
Yebo.
March. Okay. Zonke ngithe ngifaka 11.
Yebo, ufaka 11 kuzo zonke.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Bese ke na ku the next page, the same date, venue, nesikhathi kuko konke ama-column.
with the same
Yebo.
ipenny
Ipheni kusesebovu.
saseyibomvu.
Yebo.
Uthe lapha document or kwi-date, ngiqala kwi-date.
Yabo ku-date ubhala i-16 zika-March. Ku-venue ubhala uZoom. Isikhathi ubhala u-11. Kuwo wonke ama-column ubhala kanjalo. Under i-date ubhala yanamhlanje, ubhale uZoom, ubhale isikhathi, isikhathi 11. All in red.
Until lenzansi.
Yebo, until ezansi.
Venue, Zoom. Nakhona isikhathi 11.
Yebo.
Yebo ngiqedile.
Okay. All right again. And then siku page 24. Ne?
Yes,
Uyabona
page
page 24. Yebo, kubhalwe I,
Yes.
angithi bese bathi
Yes.
name and surname of candidate lana ngoba igama lakho ubhala ngeblack.
Okay.
Uzobhala igama lakho ngeblack nesibongo uma uqeda usayine bese ubhala i-date namhlanje.
Lapha.
Ngicela uphinde?
Ngithi lapha kwi-candidate angithi ngiyasayina.
Yebo, uyasayina lapha ku-candidate bese ubhala i-date.
Yes, ngiqedile.
Okay. Sizoyehla kena. Siye ku page 26.
Yes.
So ku page 26 uzobhala i-date efanayo lena esikhulume ngayo, i-venue nesikhathi, kepha khona uzoqala ku-initial meeting ugcine ku-confirmation of assessment plan.
Okay. Ngibhala nge-ball pen enjani?
Ebovu still.
Ngithe ngibhala i-date namhlanje angithi futhi.
Yebo.
Venue Zoom.
Yebo.
Then isikhathi kusasa 11 angithi.
Yebo.
Yebo ngiqedile sis. Kuyi-3 angithi.
Yebo, yebo.
Yebo.
And then ezansi futhi uyabhala nge-black this time, ubhala igama lakho nesibongo, usayine under u-candidate, ubhala ne-date yanamhlanje.
Yebo ngiqedile.
All right. And then sizoqhubeka. Okay, bese siya ku page 27. Ku page 27 lena incwadi ebhalwa i-assessor ibhalelwa ilena. So ngoba le ncwadi ibhalwa i-assessor sizobhala ngepeni elibovu. So lana kudiye
Okay.
uLerato Khumalo bekuyilena engiyisebenzise njengemzekelo. So uma
Okay.
lana kudiye wena uzofika ubhala igama lakho ngepeni ebovu, ubhala i-date yanamhlanje, uyiphinde futhi lana ubhala isikhathi, kepha sakhe isikhathi angithi 11.
Yeah.
Yebo, singivele ngichange kanje. Bese ngo-red. Singiphinde.
Date namhlanje.
Yebo.
Then i-date futhi namhlanje lapha.
Yebo.
Time 11.
Yebo.
I-venue Zoom.
Yebo.
Okay.
Okay. Bese mawuya lapha ezansi uzobona kubhalwe assessor name and surname.
Yes.
Ku-assessor name and surname ubhala igama engilibhalile ngepeni ebovu u-Ashley Masinhle Mabule. I-assessor izoyisayinela mase ithole ifayili yakho.
Ashley Masen. Mabule. Okay,
Yebo.
yes, ngibhalile.
Mawuceda lapho uzobhala igama lakho ngepeni eli-black la. Your
Yes.
name and surname ngepeni eli-black, usayine bese ubhala i-date yanamhlanje.
Yes.
Okay, sizoqhubeka. Sekupage elandelayo. Kupage elandelayo ukhuluma wena njengelena. So uzobhala dear,
Yes.
ubhalele i-assessor. Igama le-assessor ngoba kukhuluma wena uzolibhala ngepeni e-black. So igama le-assessor lifana njengoba ngilibhalile.
Okay. Bhalele igama lakho ngithi.
Yebo.
Ashley Yeah.
Bese siyehla lapha ezansi, uyasign, ubhala igama lakho lana ku-candidate name and surname nge-black. Usayine nge-black,
Mm.
ubhala ne-date nge-black.
Date namhlanje. Yes.
Okay.
Qedile.
Okay. And then bese kena siya ku-page elandelayo. You write the same
Yeah.
thing, igama lakho ngepeni elibovu. Ubhala i-date yanamhlanje.
Ngibhala igama lami ngithi la.
Yebo, ngepeni elibovu.
Yes.
Mawuceda ukubhala i-date, ubhala nesikhathi 11, ubhala naku-Zoom.
Yep.
Okay. Bese moya lapha ezansi uzobona kune-assessor name and surname, ubhala igama lakho ngepeni ebovu. Mawuqeda ubhale lakho ngepeni e-black, uyasayina ubhala ne-date.
Yebo, ngiqedile.
Okay, then we'll go to the next page. The next page, it's the same thing. Ubhala igama lakho ngepeni ebovu, ubhala i-date kayi-2, bese ubhala isikhathi sakho u-11.
Igama lami. Yes.
Okay, bese mesiyahla lapha ezansi. Uzobona assessor name uphinda futhi ubhala igama lami, bese ubhale lakho ngepeni black, uyasayina, ubhala i-date.
Yebo, ngiqedile.
Okay, and then we'll continue. Page elandelayo i-assessment contract. Ku-assessment contract lana kubhale khona i-candidate's name, ubhale igama lakho ngepeni black, ubhale i-ID number yakho ngepeni black. Ku-assessor's name ubhala legama lami ngepeni ebovu. I-assessment date izobhalwa i-assessor mese imaka ifile yakho. So you just leave it blank.
Assessment date, uthenge ngibhale date namhlanje.
Cha, ku-assessment date uyeka kunjalo. Ngoba angithi assessment
Okay.
date ilanga la i-assessor izo-assessa
Yes,
ngayo
la.
i-5, yebo. So
Okay.
uzobhala yena.
Bese Ashley uthenge ngibhala ngepeni ebovu.
Yebo.
Yep.
Okay. Bese mesiya lapha ezansi. I-declaration by candidate, ubhala igama lakho futhi lana nesibongo ngepeni e-black. Bese uyasayina ubhale ne-date ngepeni e-black.
Yebo, ngiqedile.
Okay. Bese sizoqhubeka siza lana ku-page 32. So page 32 ukhuluma ngento ebizwa ngokuthi i-plagiarism. Angazi noma uyayazi into ebizwa ngokuthi i-plagiarism.
Cha.
I-plagiarism, it's when uthatha umsebenzi womuntu uwenze wakho ungasho ukuthi cha lo msebenzi ngiwuthathe oka-someone. So it's taking someone else's work and making it ngathi owakho, ne? So we signed this
Okay.
because khona in some courses where learners have to work together. So uzothola ukuthi impendulo zabo ziyafana. So they need to declare basho ukuthi cha besisebenza kulezi zinto lezi nalabantu laba. So ama-answers ethu azofana. But in this case ngoba uzobe usebenza uyi-1, uzovela ubhale nani la ngepeni black.
Ku-A, B, and C.
Uzovela ungabhala nje unani omkhulu. Unani omkhulu.
Ngepeni black sengibhalile.
Okay, bese maqeda uzobhala i-date. It's signed on the 13th of March 2022.
13 noma
Sorry, man,
16.
16 of March 2022, online Zoom. Ngepene black.
Yebo sengiqedile.
Mawuqeda ubhale igama lakho, ubhale ID number, signature, uyasayina black.
Mentor facilitator ubhala.
Cha, ubhale lapho,
Uyayekela,
yeah, uyayekela
uyayekela.
lapho, yebo.
Okay.
And then we will skip that. Sizodlula. Bese ke na ku page 33, it's the when you get into ama-assessment akho thina sizoskipha la ngoba this is what you do noma mdezi, ne? So
Okay.
mina nawe sizodlula lana siye ku the last portion ye-POE, the last part ye-POE, lana kusese admin.
Page one.
Ngisafuna ngicela ungilinde kancane. Ku-POE yami page 127.
Assessment
Yes,
feedback.
assessment feedback.
Yes.
Go assessment feedback. The first page assessment report. Njengoba ubona ku screen assessor's name uyayibhala njengoba ngiyibhalile. I-registration number nakho nayo ngiyibhalile uyayibona uyibhala njengoba injalo ngepeni
Yes.
elibovu.
Yeah.
Bese ku candidate ubhala igama lakho ngepeni eli-black, ubhala ne-ID number yakho ngepeni eli-black.
F01/585/AS 476. Okay. Bese ngibhala information yami la.
Yebo ngepeni eli-black.
Yebo. Sengibhalile.
Alright, bese ke na uya ezansi uzobona bazofuna i-signature of candidate uyasign ngepeni black.
Yebo sengisayine.
Okay, bese ke na siyaqhubeka. Sesiku assessment report. Phezulu candidate name ubhala igama lakho black pen, ID number yakho black pen, ubhale futhi ama details e-assessor ngepeni eli-red.
Yebo. Yebo sengiqedile.
Okay, and then sizoya ezansi futhi lana ku candidate uyasayina ngepeni black.
Yep.
Okay. Then go page 130 under candidate uyasigna futhi ngepen eliblack uyabhala futhi ukuthi I as the candidate I igama lakho ngepen eliblack bese uyasigna.
Yeah, ngiqedile.
Okay. Then siya moderator report. I-moderator yakho ngoba khuluma yona ubhala in green. So i-moderator yakho in this case kuzoba uPhuseletso Mabelane njengoba ubona ngibhalile. Bese registration number yakhe nayo ngiyibhalile lapha. After that uzobhala i-assessor bese uzibhala wena ngepen eblack.
Oh, 1. Oh, 5, 3, 4, 10, 20. Yeah, sengiqedile.
Okay. Bese ke nasizoya ezansi uyasigna ku-candidate la bathi signature of candidate uyasigna ngeblack.
Yeah, sengisayinile.
Okay. Then ku-appeal form, normally there's no need ukuthi uyisign. You only fill it out mangabe mhlambe bowusubmithile bayi-check-a i-POE yakho but kwathiwa you're not competent and when you think you are competent, so you appeal i-decision ethathiwe. So that is the function of the appeal form. So you can just sign it la ku-signature of candidate, but really normally it's not used, the appeal form.
Okay, ngisayine nje.
There's no need to fill ungayisayina nje ku-signature of candidate, but other than that there's no need unless you want to query ilo isinqumo esithathiwe.
Okay.
Okay.
Ngiqedile.
And then so qedile sizoya ku assessment review where the assessment ngeblack and tick if you say no. Ubhale idate yanamhlanje. Hi Zibuleko unjani? Hi Buleko unjani?
Ngikhona njani?
Ngiyaphila. You were supposed to ukuthi uze lana a bit earlier ngoba bekumele ngabe senze i-admin. So angazi admin yakho ihamba kanjani?
I-right ngibhalile everything.
Oh, ubhalile everything. Okay, akunankinga ke. Okay, mangabe kunjalo, then it's fine. You can just stay here and continue with answering some of the questions.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Sibongo, kuhle mina nawe we are back, angithi?
Yes, sengiqedile. Bese
Usuqedile?
ngiyasayina lapho
Yebo,
ku-candidate.
bese yebo. Uma uqeda ukuthika uyasayina ku-candidate ubhale ne-date.
Yebo, sengiyenzile.
Okay. And then the page leli awenzi lutho kulo, it's declaration by external verifier. So before nizothola ama-results enu, kumele kuze i-verifier from i-ETDP SETA. So we also fill in the form leli. So when there's nothing for you to do, kule
Okay.
form, go page 135. Then from there, it's just a copy of the unit standard, which ukuthi mina nawe sesiqedile nge-administration. Administration iphelela lapho. So mangabe unemibuzo, you can ask me, or if there's something you would like us to go back to, you can ask me as well.
Okay, no, angina problem la, but my question is, kule yokuqala ilo ku-facilitator nakhona yenziwe i-admin, azange
Yebo, iyenziwe i-admin. Kepha njengoba u-admin so uyenzile la, uzoyenza the same thing ku-facilitator. So i-assessor iyafana, i-moderator iyafana. So you can just use your assessor file, uyisebenzise ukwenza i-admin, ye-facilitator.
Oh, okay. Yo, I was stressed phela ukuthi angikhumbuli ngiyenza zange bangenzisi.
Hayi, akunankinga, i-admin iyafana yonke indawo.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna move us back to the main room, because
Okay.
vele sesiyabuyela 11:30.